This is gonna be my Noble Knight deck list. Um, I've been playing this for a little while, and I recently found out that Asian Persuasion got second place at Tulsa with the Noble Knights. I looked at his list and tried it out and stuff like that. I mean, obviously it was decent enough to get him to second place, but I couldn't do anything with it. But here, well, here's mine. So three Madrat and three Boars are standard. I mean, it's a must have. Uh, Boars acts like a spellbook crescent. Search for three. Have your opponent pick one at random. Great card. Here, as well as Madrat. I mean, you can use Madrat, special summon Boars. Target the equip card you equip to Madrat. It destroys it, and then it re-equips the Boars and use Boars effect. Equip the next one. Go for the rank 5 Artorigas. I've heard a lot of people say it's a bad play, but if you open up Madrat and equip card or re-equipable Noble Arms, you've pretty much got game. Alright, uh, Noble Knight Dristan. I've been going back and forth between 1 and 2 of him. There's a lot of people say 2, a lot of people say 1. I'm honestly considering taking one down, or taking him down to 1 to run a second Lady of the Lake. But Dristan, people's always going on about, well, whenever he's equipped with something, you can't target any other monster, or any other Noble Knight monster under 18 or attack it but him for attack or card effects. Okay, well, they don't talk about his other effect. His other effect is whenever he is equipped with a Noble Arms spell card, or destroy one face-up card on the field once per turn. So you kind of have to play with him a little bit smartly, because if he's the only thing on the field that's face-up and you equip him with something, you kind of got to target something. And a lot of times that could be a -1. So I'm honestly considering taking him down to 1 to run a second Lady Lake. Alright, now I only run 2 Gwaine. Yeah, I can run 3 since I have 3, 6, 7, 8 monsters that can be considered normals. But there are some plays where having the third one would just be too cloggy. It's another thing I'm going back and forth on. If there's any advice that anybody has on this deck, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Alright, I'm running 2 Queen. The reason I'm running 2 over 1 is you can have multiple of her on the field, but you can only use one of their effects once per turn. That's the downside about it. But also because DD Crow is a card. One Lady of the Lake. Instead of using my Veilers to go into synchro plays, I can use her. Yeah, she's banished, but that's not so much of a big deal, especially since when if she's normal summon, you target one normal. Let's see. We'll target one normal Noble Knight monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Or if you have a level 5, like with Madrat or Boars that go up level and she's in the grave for some reason, you can reduce her level to 4 and bring her out of the grave in synchro. Oh, and for her first effect about special summoning, I run 1 normal Artorigas. I mean, he's 1800 vanilla beatstick, so he's not too bad. He can also be summoned with Madrat for any reason, and just to get some of the other plays off. 1 Galshavad, and simply to add cards back, add Noble Knights back from the graveyard to your hand. Then my cards that are not are 1 or 2 Effect Veilers and 1 Honest. Honest just wins games. I've won several games because of Honest alone. Even at the very end. So on with my spells. 2 Destiny. I had a lot of people give me advice to run 3. I personally don't like 3 because that third one can be a dead draw, especially if you already have one in hand and one on the field. 2 Excalibur. Here, well, I mean, obviously it's a rank up spell card from the graveyard. You can banish it, and makes it to where your opponent cannot target the monster it's equipped to at all. 2 Gallatin. I'm iffy on 2 Gallatin because of the cost of losing 200 attack each of your standby phases, but there are times where you can't go into a lot of your plays and you have to sit on one of your knights, so Gallatin adds 1,000 attack to make it a little bit more possible. And then my one-ofs are 1 Caliburn and 1 Arfiter. Considering bumping Arfiter up to 2, running 2 of all of them except for Arfiter, and running only 1 of him, I'm not 100% sure how to do that yet. 2 Kaiser Coliseums, 2 Forbidden Lance, 2 Pots Duality, 2 MST, and then 1 Dark Hole and 1 Rhoda. And I only run 4 traps in the deck. It's Bottomless, Torrential, Solemn, and Compulse. Extra deck is mainly just standard rank 4s and then the Noble Knight stuff. So 1 Polydynamo, 1 Omega, 1 Excite Knight, 1 101, 1 Excalibur, 1 Cowboy, 1 Blade Armor, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Gaia Charger, 2 of the Artorias King of the Noble Knights, and then 2 of the Sacred King of Noble Knights, Artorias, and then 2 Ignoble Knight of Highlands, Selene. I tried running 1, but almost every time I had just 1, I either never really could go into him, or anytime I'd summon him or do anything with him, it would be something like anything that could possibly stop him. Veilers, anything. Fiendish Chain mostly. And that I just kind of like him. He's a good card. Good searches out things if you're stuck. My side deck, it consists of a lot of the stuff that's meta and a lot of stuff that's played around my friends and my locals. So it's 2 Maxi, 1 the 3rd Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Arfiter, simply because it destroys any set card and it's searchable, so why not? 2 Black Horns of Heaven, 2 Imperial Iron Wall, 2 Mind Crush, 2 Rivalry of the Warlords, and then 3 Royal Decrease. Thank you. But like I said, any comments, questions, or anything like that, leave them below. Thank you.